What's going on, brother?
Josh, what's up, man?
Not a whole lot, man. Um, Welcome everyone to this week's SITREP. We took a week off in honor of the 4th of July and Independence Day, celebrating our nation's freedom. And well, the following week we took that freedom and took it home. OSS had a great racing weekend. We definitely did, man. So what's going on, man? How are you doing?
Good, man. Just started a new job, so getting used to all of that.
Yeah, I can imagine, man. Transitions are always rough. We have moved and job change stuff for everyone, and it's been kind of a hectic couple weeks for all of us, man.
Yeah, I've been since last Wednesday. I've been spending about 8 or 9 hours a day in this chair right here. So at least I'm working from home.
Yeah, man, 8 or 9 hours a day in that chair. You need to get a new chair, man. We need to get you a Recaro.
Yeah, this thing's pretty comfortable with it,
Yeah, you're gonna keep that?
dude. Them Recaros ain't cheap, dude.
Yeah, I know, man. I know. I tell you what, I got a couple of the old ones from the M86 downstairs, man. We'll make you a little roller with that.
There you
go. Well, good stuff, man. So, I guess we'll dive right in, man. This weekend, last week, Tim Gordon made a trek down to Clarksville and stayed down with us. And intent was to come down, have a little vacation for him and his wife, Chelsea. And they came and enjoyed the 4th with us. It was a great time having them. And moving on from that, we made our way to Bowling Green. And he went up for Camaro Fest and entered in running the autocross. We joined him on Saturday, and it was a good weekend. Before we kind of get into all that, just kind of go over Camaro Fest in general, man. Have you ever been?
No, I have not. I was wanting to go this year, but I'm an idiot and told my new job that I could start this week I could start last week as opposed to this week.
The ID 10T, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
It's all good, man. Yeah, I'll tell you, it's a good time, and if you can plan that one out for next year, it's definitely a good time. It is a Camaro only event. You're talking 1st through 6th gen Camaros. It started out about 12, 13 years ago as a 5th gen Camaro only event, and wildly popular for just having 5th gens there. I ran in that race back in 2013, and I ended up finishing 3rd in the autocross back then, and it was a good time. I took quite a few years of a hiatus and then made my way back last year. But it brings they've kind of settled on Bowling Green as their home at Beach Bend, same location as where LS Fest is at, and a lot of the other big events. But started out there, and they have a car show. They've got a drag race, and they run index classes, stock bottom end classes. I mean, pretty much anything. And then they also have what they call Camaro Cross, which is a pretty cool spin on autocross. They got a couple really talented folks that design the course and coordinate the event. One of the things that they do with it, since everyone's in Camaros, they have an algorithm that they developed, and you basically, when you enter into that race, you put down the modifications you've got on your car, and they take that horsepower, tires, suspension modifications, and all that, and then they take that, and it kicks out a point total, and that's how they class the cars. So your classing goes from stock to modified, super modified, and unlimited class. And your unlimited class is cars like a ZL1 1LE 6th gen Camaro is in the unlimited class right from the get-go. But depending on what you've got will depend on where you end up. And so Tim ended up in the C3 or the C1 class, which this year was the modified class. And they put me in the super modified class. And it was competitive. There was a lot of hot shoe drivers there, a lot of SCCA regulars that came in and brought a lot of their talent racing in CAMC. And they put down some hardcore times. Tim, in the top 3, Tim raced against regional champions, both from Florida and Texas, respectively, and was able to come out on top. He took 1st place in the C3 class, and I'll tell you right now, it was a really cool thing to see.
Yeah, man, that's awesome, dude. You guys, that had to be a lot of fun, I'm sure.
It definitely was. I had some prior engagements that I had to make for Friday, so I was not able to make it up there Friday. Tim raced in the afternoon session on Friday, and he ended up posting the second fastest time of the day Friday, right behind the eventual winner of the class that I was racing in the super modified class. He ran really well. He was at the top of the charts in his class all weekend long, and the top of the speed charts all weekend long overall, which is nothing to balk at. Some of these cars are very well prepped.
How many cars did they have that entered the autocross?
I don't have the official number, but if I had to guess, I'd say probably 50 or 60 cars total. So it was a solid group of people. Actually, Tim just posted on there. He's sorry that you couldn't make it. That you were missed.
Yeah. It's a bummer. But hey, look, it let you guys finish a little higher than you otherwise would.
Oh yeah, yeah. We'll see what happens, man. We got that. We'll talk that internal bet we got here going on here in just a minute.
Yeah.
But he ran really well, and when I got up there Saturday morning, he showed up right away, and he took everything lessons learned that he got from the day prior and told me, and got me prepped and ready to go. And it was a good time. Given his prep that they gave me, and I watched a lot of his videos driving, it really helped me to understand the course before I even got there, which was great. I think I watched his fast time of the day video, probably 5 times before I even touched that course.
Nice.
Which
that's a big benefit.
Oh, a huge benefit. It really is. I mean, course walks are great, but when you can see someone at speed going through the course, it really makes a big difference. Right. And so, we were able to put the M86Z on the track, and our first lap of the day was within 0.2 of the previous day's fast time of the day. So we were really happy about that, and coming right out of the gate and putting some good times down. The way they set it up is you run 3 heats. They have 3 heats, 3 run groups, and an AM, a PM on Friday, and then an AM on Saturday. You only get 4 laps, and so at the end of that 4 laps, if you are in the top 10, you get to go to the shootout. Once you get into the shootout, they've got 3 rounds. The first round of that shootout is top 6 move on to round 2. And if you are top 3 in round 2, then you move on to the final round. And I'll tell you, man, that final round, the way they set it up, you're running back to back to back to back. And they run each class, and then you'd come off track, and you're checking tire pressures, getting right back in the car, getting seated, getting ready to go. And car starts getting hot. I mean, it's definitely a test of not only car but driver. And, Tim and I had a conversation afterwards. He's like, man, those last 2 runs, I was drained. And I told him, I'm like, well, dude, your last 2 runs were your fastest of the day, and they were the cleanest runs you had all day. So maybe that fatigue kind of took a little bit of anxiety away of wanting to be perfect on track,
Yeah.
But
that's good stuff.
It definitely was. And, and I'll tell you, when the pressure was on to continue progressing throughout the shootout, both Tim and I, we were able to maintain our composure, and we were able to maintain our improvements. Neither of us plateaued. It was really neat to see that our fastest lap was our last lap of the day, which is honestly that's how it should be. You're constantly improving every time.
If I remember correctly, you were a 43.6 right off the trailer.
Right off the trailer, I pulled up, and this was on the track on the primary, the normal direction they were running. I came off, and I think it was a 44.6 first lap out.
44.6. And then the next one was a 44.3, so you dropped 0.3 just from one to the next. How much time did you guys get between runs? Was it enough for your tires to cool down, or were they still warm, or what?
Yeah, they were. It was enough for them to cool down, but they were still warm enough to where it wasn't you weren't running cold tires again.
Okay.
So it worked out really well that way. We brought a sprayer down to spray the tires if need be, but we never had to. Even getting into the shootout, it wasn't ever necessary. So and the other thing, the way they set it up, you get into the shootout, you can see the timing lights and everything. So when you cross through, you know what you got. And so you moving through the round, you knew right away whether you had a time quick enough that was going to put you good enough to get to the next round in that shootout. But in the final lap in the final round of the shootout, they turned all the timers off, and only they knew. So you had no idea if you ran well or not. And the only thing you could do is put forth the best effort to try to make that lap. Mark Gullivan saying hello, Mark. What's going on, brother? Man, it's good to see you. And we need to catch up with Mark here in a minute too. He had a good weekend at the Good Guys.
Yeah, he did. I was just thinking about that.
Yeah, but we both bet into that final round, and it all came together. Our final scores for the day, I ended up with a 43-3, and then Tim ended up running. I want to say it was a 44-1 or a 44-2. He was freaking running really well all day, but it put him in first place for his modified class, and I ended up taking second place. I fell to a 6th Gen 1LE out of Cincinnati. Guy running Cam C up there with a prep car. It was a very well set up car, and he was a very good driver. So no shame in second place on my end for that. I'd love to take home the first place prize, but putting the old 86 up against the 2018 1LE was a very good showing.
The 43-3, was that the shootout course, or was that the same course?
That was the shootout course. So
Okay.
When they went into the shootout, they reversed the course. It was identical other than it was reversed. And interesting enough, the reverse of it was considerably faster.
Yeah.
But it was cool, man. It was definitely really cool. But definitely proud of Tim and his accomplishments this weekend. We can't say enough to that. I mean, not only is he a class act, man, the guy can drive, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, well, look, don't take any credit away from you, man. You went out there and kicked ass, like you said. You know, you had running up against some of those more modern cars, and you were right there. So well deserved. Hats off to you as well. It's a well deserved second place, and it's a good showing for Team OSS for sure.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Thanks, Brian. I appreciate that, brother. I tell you, it's been a long comeback, getting back into racing and everything, but we're having a lot of fun. We're gonna go ahead and put that. So Brian's wife, Tim Gordon's wife's pretty amazing too. Yeah, Chelsea is. She's an awesome lady. We get to spend a lot of time with both her and Tim, and that was definitely good times. And just for those of you watching that don't know, Tim's brother is Jeff Gordon. Not the Rainbow Warrior, but the Cone Ball Warrior.
Cone Ball Warrior.
Funny thing is Tim says the 86 was stomping new Camaros left and right, but if I were to go race his brother in his cone ball, I'd probably get my ass handed to me.
No, because all that dude does is run over cones. He hit like 50,000 cones at UMI. Every run out, he hit a cone.
That's funny. Tim just posted that Chelsea's a top-notch wife, that he just might keep her around. Well, that's good to hear.
It's probably more like she'll keep him around, and he'll just hope that he's lucky enough.
Yeah, no kidding. Earlier today in our team chat, he posted that his wife's going to kill him if he buys any more parts. I said, she ain't going to kill you. She's going to kill me because I'm the one selling them to you. And he's like, we're both dead.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you this, man. Good weekends. And, Mark Gullivan, he went up, ran in Columbus Good Guys. And he's been running with the Dragon Lady racing team this year. And the dude has been absolutely phenomenal. He took it home again at All-American Sunday Shootout winner. And I think that's his second or third win of the year. And I'm pretty sure that he has made every shootout that he has been part of. So we got to get
he would have won another one, but Val said something happened to the car and it didn't work out or something like that. So he would have had another one. So, he's killing it though.
No, he's definitely killing it. And I tell you, if you're in a race and Mark Gullivan is driving an F body, good luck.
I just watched the video today of that Val posted, and you could hear the excitement in her voice as he as he finished, come across the finish line. Apparently, that was the winning time. So she was pretty excited.
Oh, definitely. It's awesome to watch those videos. You see that, you hear the excitement, and especially when you go to a Good Guys event, there's some serious drivers that are racing in these Good Guys events, and you're not talking people that are just occasional autocrossers. You're talking professional drivers, and you're going up against some of these folks, and they're putting down some serious times, and they've been driving for years. So definitely hats off to Mark for crushing it again, man. And yeah, Mark, congrats. I see you guys, you and Val are both on here watching, and congrats to you guys and the team for taking it home. And we can't wait to see you guys soon. Thinking what, King of the Mountains? I think when we're all gonna be together.
Yeah, I don't think Mark's going to be at the Autocross Challenge. Could be wrong though.
Mark, you gonna be at the challenge this year? I know you're on there. Go ahead and shoot us a comment if so. Oh, Val just said KOTM. So, but yeah, man, it's so really good weekend of racing for all of us. And I'll tell you this too. This year, Junior from Turn 1 has been driving Mark's Z06, and they've got that thing set up. They put some Turn 1 goodies on it, and it's got a little bit of prep for some work. And Junior made the shootout for All American Sunday yesterday, and impressive run on his. He ended up finishing 5th, and definitely hats off to Junior for taking that car and bringing home some good fast lap times. He's steadily improved every single weekend in that car, and it's really cool to see.
Yeah, that's a pretty strong car.
Oh yeah, most definitely. So Brian, any what's next on your docket, man?
Autocross Challenge in 2 weeks, and then after that, looks like nothing until King of the Mountain, and then we did sign up for LS Fest. My wife was lucky. I say lucky enough. That's not the case at all. Well, I think so, but that's neither here nor there. It's different topic. My wife was my wife was nice enough to let me sign up for LS Fest, and I say that because that is her birthday weekend. Yeah, so we were gonna have a party for her, and then yeah, trophy wife, that's for sure. We were gonna have a party for her here, and then but she said, well, let's go there and do that, and run with folks that we love, and hang out with them. I know she's always excited to get to see Val, and then Ron Scott and Angela Payne and JB and all those folks. So
good.
We're really looking forward to that. And then I know VIR in November, and I was trying to get out there to your place for a couple of the events there, but I don't know if that's going to happen or not. So that's really what's going on. Car is currently sitting in a trailer in Maryland in a field.
Oh man, it's about to be somebody's barn find.
No, it's in the field where I'm going to be building a house here soon. But there's no sense in dragging it home all the way, so we just left it up there for the month. But yeah, Autocross Challenge, we were looking forward to that. Hopefully, go out there and learn some more stuff in preparation for King of the Mountain, because there ain't but so many courses that they can set up at that place. So hopefully I can continue to get faster there.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's always a great event, and we're definitely excited about that one as well. It should be a good time. So want to bring up a couple other things that we've got cooking right now. Matt Burney, and Matt, if you're watching, go ahead and chime on in, brother. But Matt Burney has made his way, and he is at UMI right now as we speak, and he is teched in for the start of the Summit Autocross Week. Brian, what does that entail, man? You got some details on that?
Yeah, so the Summit Racing Equipment Autocross Week presented by UMI Performance. Yeah, there's Matt. It looks like a pretty awesome event. I wish it's something I could have done, but so right now they're just hanging out, got all teched and everything, and then tomorrow they're at UMI Motorsports Park. They're gonna get going and race all day, and then they have to drive their vehicles to the next location, which on Wednesday will be Pittsburgh International Race Complex. If you haven't been there, it's a great place. The road course is a lot of fun. And the place where they autocross is wide open. It's kind of like it's pretty large, like ZMAX. So
Yeah.
real wide open, lots of room there. And then on Thursday they'll be moving to West Salem, Ohio, at Dragway 42, I guess is the name of it, and doing some more racing there. And then on Friday night under the lights, they will be racing back at UMI Motorsports Park to close it out. So
Nice.
Yeah, that sounds like a pretty phenomenal week.
Oh, it definitely does. That's not only a phenomenal week, but that's definitely a test of the car.
Yeah, that's a lot of miles. I looked it up. I don't remember how many miles it is, but it's a good haul, across there and back. So it got to be a few hundred anyway.
Yeah, most definitely. And then putting those laps in each day at the end of the day once you get to wherever you're at. So it's that sounds pretty awesome, man. We're definitely excited to see how he does up there and get a good feedback on that. Yeah, Matt says lots of miles, lots of gas. That's awesome.
So, yeah, that's a pretty cool event. We'll see if they do that next year, depending on the timing and some personal things. I don't know if we'll get to do it, but like I was telling you earlier, I think it would be a really cool event to if you had somebody to co-drive with. That way you have one driving the car and then one driving the support vehicle, or in a case for you and I is like the RRVs.
Yeah.
And then that way, one, you got a place to stay. Two, you got a trailer, for anything that you need if something happens. And then you get there and you both race the car, and that's even, twice the race wear on a car, but it would be a blast.
Oh, it'd definitely be a blast. Yeah, Matt was saying that they gave him the route stops to take pictures in front of today to make sure they're following the route they're supposed to. So that's cool, man.
That's it's a specific route. I just assumed it was make your way there and see you when you get there type deal.
Yeah, that's an awesome deal. It sounds like a really cool idea, man. And I definitely would love to do it next year. And I'll tell you this, man, but you got a point. Like guys like us, if you got an RV like that, I mean, us older dudes, especially you, I mean, being an older dude, you got to get those naps in the day.
That was last weekend. Those naps are over.
Oh yeah, man. I got to give you a hard time, man. Yeah, so that's awesome, man. So that kind of wraps up what we've got going for the next little while. But I'll tell you this, if you follow us, you will know that we have our operational group drivers. And, each one is very successful in their own rights and in the where they race. Chris Brown spends a lot of time running in the SECA. You and I are running in a lot of the Good Guys events and then a lot of our local things. And then you've been able to get into some of the Optima stuff this year. Mark is running in the Good Guys. And then Tim spends a lot of time up where he's at in the SECA stuff. And then Matt Burney, he does a lot of track days with that car, and he puts a lot of miles on that thing on the track, and everyone is successful. And we've got a little bit of a challenge that we have thrown out there in our team thread that we talk. And so what are we throwing down here? I think we need to ante up the wager. We shouldn't be crowned OSS Autocrosser of the Year. I think we need to put something down on this. So team, what do you guys think, man? Throw some feedback here. What should the bet be for the fastest overall time at the Autocross Challenge?
Well, so at Autocross Challenge, it's me, you, Matt, Chris, and Tim, right?
Yep. Hector will not be there.
Right.
Oh yeah, Mark. Mark says that he won the outlaw class at Optima this year at Road America for the Ultimate Streetcar Challenge. Completely forgot.
Oh
about
yeah,
that. I apologize.
yeah, that's right.
That was an impressive run. Matt says he wants his handicap.
Hey, no, Matt, you don't get any handicap.
No
Chris said
handicap.
he's probably going to be running. Chris said he's probably going to be running a Lincoln Town Car. So.
Oh yeah. So
yeah,
if you get beat
you're
by
good
the
there.
car, we know you cannot run away from Tim. If you're ever in Pennsylvania, you want to run for the cops. So, but yeah, I think we need to kind of raise this wager a little bit. I think Tim Gordon says we need a tattoo of the winner's name as a tramp stamp on the losers. Wow.
Well, what happens if you're faster next year? Then you
oh yeah, so then
laser get X'd out,
exit out, and go for another one down the line.
Oh man, that. We got a week. We'll have to come up with something this week and try to reveal that next week on the
no, I think that's a good idea. I don't know. We got to come up with something though, something good. I think what we'll do is we'll brainstorm that this week, and we will announce that next week for our SITREP, and then we'll just make sure we're doing. Val says we're going to look like a Section H. Oh man. That's too funny. So Ella Plum from the Plum family down here in Clarksville, she's a fan of Tim Gordon's idea. So user feedback says that we've got fans of Tim's idea. I think we need to shut that idea down right now and let that one rest.
I didn't see that. What was Tim's idea?
Tim's idea was the tattoo of the winner's name on the lower back of the losers.
No, Tim, you don't need any more tramp stamps. Your one man landing is good enough.
Oh man, didn't you? He's got the blue line on his back.
Yeah. Oh, that's dedication to his craft right there.
Oh man, well, you know what's funny? Tim just said that you need to shave your back, Brian.
Has he been looking at my back? It's not hairy.
Oh,
look, my boy Jeremy Keys got a great idea. Omaha steak box. Something he said that's something they race for in their group.
That is a good idea. That is a good idea.
Something manly like that. Yeah.
We'll steaks and beer.
Yeah. We'll have to. Yeah. Come up with something.
Tanya asked if I had a partner for cornhole yet. I do not, and actually that's a pretty fun thing. So Tim came up with the idea to have a cornhole tournament during the team cross, and it stuck. So we are. Oh man, Val says. I know I do not have a partner, and no, Valerie, we do not need to be discussing my cornhole. So
Audrey plugs that.
Wow, we're gonna leave that one alone. Moving onward and upward. Losers pitch in for a set of tires for the winner.
No.
Jeff Gordon just came in with a bing bong. Jeff, you missed it earlier, brother. We were talking about your exploits in the old cone vault.
And trashing cones.
Yeah, trashing cones and taking them out, owning it with the cone vault. Is that why Tim decided to be a state trooper so he could pull his brother over to slow him down?
Hey, technique.
I mean, it's a technique, It's like, hey, I can't beat you, so let me turn my lights on and pull you over.
But yeah, we'll have to come up with something for sure this week and discuss that.
Definitely.
Come up with something cool.
But I'll tell you, when we get up there, we'll definitely go live a couple times and give some feedback and during the hangout and everything like that. It's a very cool event, very family friendly. So if you are in the area and you're not racing, come out and hang out. It's definitely well worth the time. Tim says, or Jeff says that he can't catch me. Tim says the impound the faster cars on the way to track. So Jeff, you might want to put your car in an enclosed trailer and go incognito.
Tim says, do you know why I pulled you over? And Jeff says, because I let you.
Oh man, that's too good.
But yeah, you'll need to get you a cornhole partner because me and Ron Scott, we're just going to repeat.
So then, you know what I'll do is I'll just be a one man show. I'll just throw and then run to the other side and throw again. It's double duty, man. It's like driving two cars. You know, down in Nashville, Finch pulled that off, man. He drove his truck and his car, and then he won both classes. At Good News.
Well,
pro class and truck class.
It's Finch we're talking about.
Yeah, no, definitely. But right on, man. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm having a great time right now. But we're gonna go ahead and get ready to sign off here, unless anyone else has got anything else that they want to. Well, Jeff says that he's going to be honey dipping that cornhole game. I don't know what to say about that.
Honey dipping the cornhole, yeah, that must be a Pennsylvania thing. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not familiar. Well, right on. Well, Brian, dude, it's been a blast tonight.
Yeah, man.
I can't wait to see you guys up there in about a week and a half now. We'll roll out of here on Wednesday, get there Thursday, and track hot Friday. So
yeah, we ought to be in there probably by 11 o'clock on Thursday.
Good. I think we're probably about the same time. Bringing up the M86Z and Zoran, and we'll be rocking and rolling. But for all of you out in Facebook land, thank you for coming in and joining in and hanging out with us for this last 30 minutes or so. We love you guys, and we can't wait to see you all here in about a week and a half. So, Brian, don't have too much fun, my friend.
No worries, brother. Be good.
All right, take it easy, bud. See y'all later.